Hi, it's Elena. Begin by applying 2 coats of a nude polish as your base. On a cosmetic wedge, apply the same base nude polish to one half and a turquoise polish on the second half. Dab the cosmetic wedge over top the nail in a slight up and down and side to side motion for a seamless blend. Apply more polish to the cosmetic wedge to go in for a second layer. Use a Q-tip paired with polish remover to clean up any excess polish on the skin. Using a white polish, allow 1 to 2 drops to freely fall from the bristles into a cup of room temperature filtered water. Spray the surface with rubbing alcohol to break apart the polish to create the water effect and dip your nail into the water. Gently blow over top the surface to speed up the dry time of the surface polish and use a Q-tip to remove the excess polish before removing your nail out of the water. Use a Q-tip paired with polish remover to clean up any excess polish. Next up, we have a cherry blossom design, perfect for spring. Begin by applying 2 coats of a light blue polish as your base. Use a brown polish paired with a liquid eyeliner brush or toothpick to begin drawing on the branches. Use a medium shade of pink polish paired with a toothpick and begin dotting on little clusters of dots to mimic cherry blossoms. I decided to go back in with the brown polish to extend the branch in this area. Lastly, use a lighter shade of pink polish using the opposite end of the same toothpick to add in dimension within the cherry blossoms. The next design is inspired by Cookie Monster. Start off by applying 2 coats of a blue polish as your base. Dip the end of a pen into white polish to dot on 2 eyes. Next, use a black polish paired with a liquid eyeliner brush or toothpick to draw on the mouth. Moving back to the eyes, use a bobby pin dipped into black polish to add on the pupils. Next up, we have a fresh lemon design. Begin by applying 2 coats of a light green polish as your base. Use a toothpick paired with a bright yellow polish to draw on the body of the lemon. Next, draw on half lemon surrounding the middle full lemon to fill in the rest of the nail. Use a toothpick paired with a darker shade of green polish in comparison to the base polish to begin drawing on the leaves. Lastly, use a toothpick dipped into white polish to dot on tiny little dots over top the lemons for texture. The next design is a gradient French tip. Start out with the bare nail and apply a piece of Scotch tape over top the nail like shown to create the guide for the French tip. Once the piece of Scotch tape is on top of the nail securely, go ahead and fill in the bottom area with white polish. Clean up any excess polish using a Q-tip paired with polish remover. On a cosmetic wedge, apply a pink polish to one half and a blue polish to the second half. Dab the cosmetic wedge over top the nail in a slight up and down and side to side motion for a seamless blend. Apply more polish to the cosmetic wedge to go in for a second layer to reach full opacity. Use tweezers or your fingers to remove the piece of tape and use a Q-tip paired with polish remover to clean up any excess polish on the sides. Next up is a fried egg design. Begin by applying 2 coats of a pink polish as your base. Use a bobby pin dipped into white polish to create the egg white. Use the other end of the same bobby pin and apply a dot of bright yellow polish to create the yolk. The next design is a cow-inspired look. Start off by applying 2 coats of a white polish as your base. Apply a pink polish to the bottom half of the nail in a curved motion like shown. Next, dip a bobby pin into black polish and dot on 2 small dots over top the pink area to mimic the cow's nostrils. Next, dot on 2 dots over top the white area to create the cow's eyes. Lastly, use a bobby pin dipped into black polish to begin creating the cow print as shown. Clean up any excess polish using a Q-tip paired with polish remover. Next up is a melting creamsicle design. Begin by applying 2 coats of a white polish as your base. Next, use a toothpick dipped into a bright orange polish to begin creating the body of the orange creamsicle. Do so in a slow stippling motion to create straighter lines. Use a nude polish paired with a toothpick to create the popsicle stick. Dip a toothpick into the same orange polish to create the drips. Lastly, use a white polish with a liquid eyeliner brush to paint on a curved line over top the creamsicle to mimic shine. The next look is a waterless water marble design. Start off by applying 2 coats of a pink polish as your base. Use a turquoise polish and apply globs over top the nail in no particular order and repeat the same step using the same pink polish that was used for the base color. While the polish is still wet, begin swirling the colors together like shown using a toothpick. Lastly, use a cleanup brush paired with polish remover to clean up any excess polish. The last design is an easy cherry look. Begin by applying 2 coats of white polish as your base. Dip a bobby pin into red polish and dot on 2 dots side by side and make sure to leave a little space in between. Using a liquid eyeliner brush paired with black polish, paint on the stem. Next, use a green polish paired with the same liquid eyeliner brush to draw on a leaf. I accidentally overdrew the leaf and I'm using white polish to thin out the sides. Lastly, finish off with a fast drying top coat to seal in your design and add a beautiful shine. And that's it. Feel free to swap for a matte top coat if preferred.